And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Swept in. Has a hit! It's come loose. Good clearance and very necessary. Montolivo pumps it upfield. Montolivo needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
And it's Bacca. Marco Verratti pumps it forwards. And we've reached half-time.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Paris Saint-Germain carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Neymar. Matuidi. Belts one. Gets it upfield. Kuchka. Fine defending there. Marco Verratti. Goes wide. And he has been fouled there.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Managed to get it away.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Carlos Bacca steered out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Keeper's ball. Neymar. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Kurzawa. Montolivo with a good steal, well played. Now it's Honda. Gone back to the keeper. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! AC Milan are all square. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marquinhos does well to read it and intercepts. He's made sure that that won't get through. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Paris Saint-Germain go in search of their winner. That's the throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. The defence can get it clear. Carlos Bacca, already of course on the score sheet. Carlos Bacca has got himself a free kick. Kuchka gets it back. Hoists it high. Is it in? That is wayward. Neymar goes pelting down that left-hand side. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Kuchka, and it's Bacca. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lucas Moura. Now the pass. Defence has got rid of that. Lucas Moura. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that will be the final act. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Schalke. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The no-nonsense Benedict Höwedes. a centre-back by trade, but he's shown the versatility to look comfortable at full-back too. An organiser and fully paid-up member of the commitment club.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Out to the left it goes. Now the pass. Konoplyanka, who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. He's picked him out. And the finish! Kuzawa. Battles to win it back. And it's Neymar. Sydney Sam. Neymar. It's anyone's ball. Hervedez tries a long pass towards the front. Daniel Alves. Dani Alves. Good run. Where to from here? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Plays it over to the other flank. Brings it forward. A real chance to break. Away from immediate danger. Gets it upfield. Kuzawa. That had to be more accurate. Neymar tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Dinks one in. Thiago Silva cuts it out. Drexler knocks it towards the front. Cavani with the ball through. Neymar. Now it's Cavani. it's Draxler. Looks to slip it through, and he's onside. Cavani drills one in.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. The referee brings the first half to a close. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Thiago Silva. Daniel Alves. Hurtles into the tackle. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Marquinhos. Dani Alves. Di Maria's delivery. Saved it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Has a swing at it! Tries a through ball.
Schalke have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Matuidi. Aim forward. Kurzawa. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Dani Alves. Now it's Di Maria. Di Maria's delivery. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. ball's come loose. Draxler. Thiago Silva gets it back. Oh, he's broken through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Matuidi. And it's Draxler. Draxler unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thiago Silva with the foul. Paris Saint-Germain have a sub ready to come on. Lucas Moura. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's gone for it! It's broken loose!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Looks like a good ball through. And Huntelaar! That's a half-decent try.
It just looked in all the way, didn't it? I think he's a victim here of so near and yet so far.
Forward it goes. It's a long forward pass. None shall pass, that's the message there. Looks to slip it through. Goretzka passes it through. Koropianka has it in a wide position, so what next? Goal!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Schalke take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Huntelaar. Hervedes. Spoon forward. And that's that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Paris Saint-Germain against Dynamo Kiev. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So the two starting lineups. So it's down to business here. Thiago Silva. Marquinhos. Draxler. Kurzawa with the ball through. Lovely bit of skill. It's broken loose. And back to base. Boots it upfield. It's there!
Unbelievable.
And Dynamo Kiev take the lead!
Dynamo Kiev are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Dynamo Kiev take the early advantage. Paris Saint-Germain suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
And it's Yarmolenko. Looks like a good ball through. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Thiago Silva concedes a free kick for that. Chipped through. Header! It's anyone's ball. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cavani. Neymar. Now it's Neymar, and it's Matuidi. Now it's Cavani. Kurzawa gets into some space. He's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Out wide to the right. Oh, he's come flying in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar tries the route one option, swept in, meets it first time! That is wayward. To get it forward quickly. Paris Saint-Germain are trailing here with the first half almost done. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Marco Verratti. Neymar. Good run, where to from here? Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Thrust towards the front line. Cavani. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. And the first half is done.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Paris Saint-Germain don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Cancerini. Thompson forwards. Tries a through ball. Looks to slip it through. Daniel Alves. So what now? Aimed long and direct. Matuidi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Timely intervention.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Gets it back. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain seeking to maximise the moment.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
He went for the curler. Spoon forward.
Dynamo Kiev have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Out to the left it goes. Marquinhos battles to win it back. Kurzawa is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Neymar. Yarmolenko. Thiago Silva is long and forward. Thiago Silva comes sliding in. Looking crossfield, changing the point of attack. Gets it into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Daniel Alves. Real chance to break. Tries a through ball. Now it's Yarmolenko. Now the pass. Out for a throw. Paris Saint-Germain have a sub ready to come on. He's out once more. Matuidi pumps it upfield. Lucas Moura. Dani Alves. Now it's Lucas Moura. In he flies! Oh, taken with style! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
It's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Paris Saint-Germain surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Neymar. Neymar's cross. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Thiago Silva tries lifting it over. Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Vida knocks it away. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Is it in? Gorgeous from Cavani! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Ball is over the line. Dynamo Kiev chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Marquinhos, good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. The final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I thought it was a decent contest, Peter. It had a good mixture of guile and graft, and neither was prepared to back off and let the other assume control. I thought it held an interest throughout.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Dynamo Kiev against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So we're up and running. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And it's Di Maria. Now it's Pastore. Vida gets good distance on it. Pastore was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar decides to play it back. That was venomous.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Pumps it forwards. Who's going to make this theirs? Pastore looks to dink one in. Goalkeeper's ball. Paris Saint-Germain putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Cavani. And it's Yarmolenko. No question, that's a foul. Yarmolenko. Chip through. It's in!
Unbelievable.
And Dynamo Kiev take the lead! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Dani Alves. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Yarmolenko. Looks like a good ball through. Shots on! Matuidi. Passes it through. Yarmolenko. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pastore. Looks to slip it through. Played out to the right. It's gone for a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. How about it? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Marco Verratti. Now the pass. Cavani floats one over. And out to safety. Marco Verratti, great challenge. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Throwing. Yarmolenko. Defence has got rid of that. Di Maria pumps it into the area. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Thiago Silva gets his foot in there. And that's put paid to a promising move. The referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the action is back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Now it's Yarmolenko. Marco Verratti. Cavani with the ball through. Hits one! And he gobbles up the chance! And the second half is off to a flyer! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Yarmolenko. And the counter is on. Drills one in. And it's in the back of the net! And they get themselves in front!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Dynamo Kiev go into the lead. And it's Yarmolenko. Tries a through ball. Thiago Silva does well to read it and intercepts. Pastore.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Cavani. Spoon forward. And it's Pastore. Now the pass. Clears it out of harm's way. Gets it back. Boots it upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Verratti passes it through. Danger averted for now. Out wide to the right. Thiago Silva cuts it out. And it's Yarmolenko. And he has been fouled there. Paris Saint-Germain have a sub ready to come on. It's come loose. Di Maria tries to get it forward quickly. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in what...
Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Neymar! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yarmolenko has created one goal already. Dynamo Kiev get it back again. Marquinhos, Lucas Moura, and he won't reach that. Paris Saint-Germain have reached the now or never stage. Away from immediate danger. Matuidi battles to win it back. 2 minutes to be added on. Lucas Moura. And he's there to hoof it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Paris Saint-Germain against AC Milan. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Within the lineups for this game. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Carlos Bacca tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
And it's Neymar. Kurzawa passes it through, and he's straight offside.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
Now it's Bacca. Now the pass. Suso. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Bonaventura knocks it towards the front. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Milan give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Great leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
And it's Bacca. Di Maria. Well positioned to make that interception. Kuchka goes long. Suso looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Deftly done. Floated through. Lucas Moura. Oh, good interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Matuidi. Kurzawa. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Good clearance and very necessary. Di Maria. Can he get through? Good challenge. He just stood firm. It's anyone's ball. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Verratti. Shapes the shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Goes direct to the front line. He's picked him out. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper. So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm going to go with Mauro Icardi. He was an absolute phenomenon at youth level and highly sought after from a young age. Agile, intelligent, and a real hunger for goals. And he has all the makings of a footballing giant.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's Candreva. Candreva with the ball through. Marco Verratti. Lucas Moura. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Medel, looks like a good ball through. Now it's Icardi. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Shoots! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Perisic, looking to force his way through. Goal! Inter! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Lucas Moura. Marco Verratti. Paris Saint-Germain are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Thiago Silva. Icardi. Out to the left it goes. He's gone for it! Thiago Silva goes on a charge down the left. So what now? And it's Cavani. Matuidi battles to win it back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Icardi, There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Marco Verratti. And Saldi gets it back. Daniel Alves boots it upfield. Matuidi. There will be a throw-in. Out for a throw. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria tries to head towards goal. Di Maria unable. Thiago Silva has given away a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. He'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Can he finish? Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dani Alves. Now the pass. And the flag has stayed down. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Di Maria! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And Saldi tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now. But
there is the half-time whistle.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here's the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Well, they can break here. Oh, he's broken through. Tries a through ball. Di Maria. Kurzawa. Di Maria. That'll be a throw. Matuidi. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's got the ball glued to his feet. How about it? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Felipe Melo. And it's Perisic. That's great strength on the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gets up to head it! Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Kurzawa needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
João Miranda. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mauro Icardi passes it through. It's a loose ball.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Matuidi floats one over. It's a goal kick. Mattel. Felipe Melo knocks it towards the front. Looks to slip it through. He's away! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And that would have been some goal.
Listen, I know I'm supposed to remain impartial, but as he progressed, I was willing him on more and more. I wanted him to stick that away.
Icardi. Now Icardi with the cross. Lucas Moura. Felipe Melo with the ball through. Ball is over the line. Paris Saint-Germain have a sub ready to come on. Draxler. Pastore. Great challenge. Draxler. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Plays it out to the wing. Perisic. Good. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Pastore gets it, and now what? Danger averted for now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick, and the referee has shown him a yellow card. Kurzawa. Now the pass. And it's Draxler. Tries a through ball. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain have had their life made a little tougher. Defeat first up only adds to the pressure to win from now on in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to bounce back in the next one, but they can cling to a few positives from this and get right back into the mix, I think.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So off we go then. Marco Verratti. Kurzawa. Now it's Neymar. Shell pass, that's the message there. Out to the left it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? Get that clear. Daniel Alves. And it's Marquinhos. He slid it through. Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? There was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too. Oh, that's so close to a dream start, and it could have made such a difference for what's to follow. I mean, this looks as if it could be quite an exciting game.
Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. It's a throw in. Great ball, now the shot! Belts one! Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Has a swing at it! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Marco Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. And he's onside! Lovely feet. Going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Matuidi looking up to see who wants it. Now it's Di Maria. Tries a long pass towards the front. Now the pass. Here comes the corner. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marco Verratti. Paris Saint-Germain try it again now. Di Maria goes short. That's not the cross he had in mind. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's gone a long way up and away. Matuidi produced a good ball to find Matuidi, who just couldn't get the ball to sit for him. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
Well, everything about that was perfect apart from the execution. He could so easily have made them pay then.
Gets it upfield. Oh, good ball. Kurzawa boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Marquinhos. Marco Verratti. Verratti. Cavani. Has a hit! Goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Paris Saint-Germain draw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Tries to stroke it through. Di Maria. Tries running with the ball at his feet. Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Gets on the end of it. Daniel Alves. Cavani is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Witsel with a long pass. Daniel Alves. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Out again for a throw-in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's put paid to a promising move. Battles to win it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. And the ball's come out! And it's Pastore. Danny. Lucas Moura. after it. Cavani. Drexler decides to play it back. Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Away from immediate danger. What a throw in. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Clears it out of harm's way. Passes it through. Ball through needs to be good here. And it's Cavani. Now it's Di Maria. Looks to slip it through. Offside, I think. Yes, it is. The final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, and I think after that solitary second-half goal, they did what all good teams do and protected their lead.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Then the lineups for this game. So it's away we go then. Matuidi. Looking up to see who wants it. Lucas Moura showed plenty of zet. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Neymar. Matuidi. Marco Verratti, Matuidi, Kurzawa, aimed in towards the centre. Cavani is flagged offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to stroke it through. Pushes it out wide. Kurzawa. Forward it goes. Neymar has it in a wide position, so what next? He's had a go! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Paris Saint-Germain have an early lead. Good. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. First quarter of an hour gone. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Matuidi. Chance! Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
And it's been taken short. Dani Alves. Tries a through ball. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Now the pass. Gets it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Kuzawa. Got the only goal to make it 1-0. Deftly done. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Let's put a stop to that. Daniel Alves. And it's Neymar. Neymar passes it through, drilled in low. And that's been repelled. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Daniel Alves charges in. Now can he finish? Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say.
The half-time whistle goes.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Paris Saint-Germain going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Lucas Moura. Well won, that's good play. Aim forward.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Looks to slip it through. It's a brilliant interception. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Dinks one in. Great ball, and now the shot. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Marquinhos gets into the right position to intercept. Kuzawa dashing forward at pace. Neymar brings the ball forward. Away from immediate danger. Lucas Moura with the ball through. Fires it in low.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He's off on a marauding run. Lucas Moura. Oh, it's Di Maria. Tries to dink it in. Cavani looking to get on the end of this. And back out it comes. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Tries to get it forward quickly. Daniel Alves. It's a long forward pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good idea, just poorly executed. He's away! Ofu, Marquinhos gets it back. Shot at goal! He has done it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Change here. There's a man waiting to come on. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Tweedy, now the pass. And that is going out for a goal kick. To the keeper and go again. Marquinhos battles to win it back. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, good ball. Looks like a good ball through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Daniel Alves. Cavani plays it out to the flank. It into the area, gets his head to it! Danger averted for now. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but...
Goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Lofted into the middle. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So off we go then. Played out to the wing. Fires it in low. It's a long forward pass. Lucas Moura passes it through. Cavani goes wandering offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Looks like a good ball through. He has it out wide now. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Cavani plays it out to the flank. He's done well to tidy up the situation. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Has a swing at it! Just fizzes past the post.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of it.
It's in! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Marco Verratti. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Chance. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Surely this time. Marquinhos tries a long pass towards the front. And it's Lucas Moura. Done very well to intervene. Gets it upfield. Cavani gets it back. Matuidi looking up to see who wants it. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Pumps it upfield. Daniel Alves. Dani Alves battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Plays it out to the wing. He's through the middle. Can he find a finish now? It's a loose ball. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Kurzawa. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's going to be another throw. Matuidi gets it back. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Fired in from distance. He's gone for it! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
2 up and threatening to pull clear. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Marco Verratti. The referee brings the first half to a close. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength? Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Verratti. Matuidi. Neymar. A chance! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's come loose. Thiago Silva charges in. Thiago Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Di Maria, it's got through. Away from immediate danger.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Goalkeepers like one-on-ones, you know. As long as they get their positioning right, they're usually favourites to come out on top. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Di Maria, out to the flank. Cavani beats the offside trap. Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Tries lifting it over. Shall pass, that's the message there. He's away! Lucas Moura. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's Di Maria. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to stroke it through. Aimed long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs? That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass. Kurzawa battles to win it back. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Well, he's got to get his head up and see if any support has arrived.
Daniel Alves. Lucas Moura. Spoon forward. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries a through ball. Whipped in. Has a pop! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And that's that. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just...
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Inter. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. The lineups we've just been given. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm going to go with Mauro Icardi. He was an absolute phenomenon at youth level, highly sought after from a young age, agile, intelligent, and a real hunger for goals, and he has all the makings of a footballing giant.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Cavani. Miranda passes it through. Great ball, and now the shot. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Whipped in. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And Saldi gets into the right position to intercept. Medel goes long. Icardi. Tries to dink it in. Di Maria tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Now the pass. Towering header! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Matuidi. And it's Cavani. Candreva. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his pack.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Jean Miranda. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Neymar. And he's whipped it in low. Biabiani tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Felipe Melo. Biabiani. Biabiani has given away a free kick. Biabiani is now in the last chance saloon. Now it's Icardi. Looks to slip it through. It's a fabulous position. Mauro Icardi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Marco Verratti with the ball through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Matuidi. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. It's a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Candreva has a look. That'll be the final action of the first half.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Paris Saint-Germain need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Aim forward. Well read, he sorted that out. Kurzawa. Neymar. Matuidi. Needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Mattel. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now the pass. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Mattel. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Di Maria. Marco Verratti. Spoon forward. And the ball is out of play. got through to him, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away, and he knows it.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem, like that.
Biabiani tries a long pass towards the front. Another big chance that gets away.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Who's going to make this theirs? Candreva. Out to the left it goes. And Saldi has it out wide and in space. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Kurzawa. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Get a throw in. And he's there to hoof it away. Mattel looks to slip it through. He's away! A chance! He scores! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Santa. And it's Adair. Kurzawa gets it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Had too much on it. Daniel Alves. Draxler. Mattel with a definite foul there. Matuidi. Kurzawa. Looking up to see who wants it. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Neymar considers his options. Paris Saint-Germain looking here to cut their deficit. He went for the curler.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
And he has been fouled there. Well, they've got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Marquinhos pumps it upfield. Draxler with the ball through. Cavani, he's onside. Paris Saint-Germain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Could have here their final chance. Managed to get it away. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. To safety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me, with all the characteristics to be at the top of his trade. He's a natural leader too, and sets an example in showing great discipline, arguably the world's best.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Neymar needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed.
And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Daniel Alves with the ball through. No, that's not going to find its target. Lucas Moura gets it back. Lucas Moura battling down that right flank. Cavani with the delivery. And back out it comes. He's got away with one there. The defence can get it clear. Oh, look who's there doing the defending. Now can he finish? Lombards. Out to the left it goes. Looks to slip it through. Di Maria. Cavani passes it through. Marco Verratti. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Daniel Alves. battles to win it back. Crunching tackle. Ball's out on the left now. Aimed long and direct. Tavi Garcia. Danny. And he's on his way! This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Goalkeeper's ball. Lucas Moura. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Matuidi. Pumps it forwards. A real chance to break. Marquinhos pumps it upfield. Thiago Silva cuts it out. Oh, that's a waste. Lucas Moura tries a through ball. Now it's Cavani. Gets it upfield. Goes long. Now here's the through ball. Daniel Alves. It's Verratti. Knocks it towards the front. Put it away! And that'll be the last act of the first half. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Forward it goes. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He could have been in, just need... No question, that's a foul.
Di Maria can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Daniel Alves tries to switch the play. Kurzawa. Neymar. Matuidi. Marco Verratti. Di Maria plays it out to the wing. Di Maria. No, it's Di Maria. It's come loose. Danger averted for now. Di Maria. Out to the left it goes. Cavani. Oh, it's there! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Danny. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Plays it out to the wing. Now the cross. And he won't reach that. Kurzawa. And it's Matuidi.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Danny. Cavani is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marco Verratti. Now it's Neymar. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, it's obvious as to why they're still trailing. Last-ditch rescues are inevitable if they're chasing the ball all the time, Peter.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Kurzawa. Lovely bit of skill. Takes aim with a cross. Marquinhos hurtles into the tackle. And it's Kurzawa. Minutes left on the clock. Paris Saint-Germain need to hold on for a few more moments. Big chance! One-on-one! Kurzawa gets it back. Deftly done. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Now the pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's it, they are out. Terrific contest, it really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back...